Go ahead. What do you have today?
So I was looking at
last night. The Justin Herbert. You say don't pick Petty. I didn't pick Petty yesterday. I picked in my picks. I took the points and I took the home dog with the LA Chargers, and undoubtedly in a clutch game, Justin Herbert is there to let you down. So
now
the floor is yours.
You've had this conversation about a number of quarterbacks, Justin Herbert, Dak, right? I mean, can we even put Aaron Rodgers in that? Like, guy that's been there a bunch of times, only succeeded once, but have had like best records in the NFL and all that stuff. But I got to tell you, this Justin Herbert looks the part. Tremendous arm, unbelievable talent around him. But is he better than Tua? Is he really better than Tua? You can say it's the offense. You could say whatever you want.
This guy's never had his feet held to the fire and everything. It's always the coach.
Right.
The coach is a boob. Let's get a new offensive coordinator in there.
And I'm saying like this. At some point, this is sports. At some point, no matter how talented you are and what your circumstances are, right? Aren't you going to be evaluated for the difference that you can make on a team or organization? I mean, he's already got his money. Yeah. He's already gotten paid.
There was no doubt. You looked at him; he was the prototype for sure.
Right, exactly.
There was this was a debate that was done to a lot of people after their rookie year. It wasn't even close. Justin Herbert put up rookie record numbers.
But we can't use Tua as the coach held him back. We can't say it about Tua. We said it about Justin Herbert.
No, nobody did it with Tua.
Nobody.
Not even and by the way, not even the Dolphins did, because they were searching for every replacement under the sun for him.
So now
until they got to last year.
So I take Tua, and I put Tua in very favorable position to succeed, just like Herbert has with his talent. Look at what Tua's doing. Look at what Herbert's doing. Like, I'm just like, at some point, you can say what it should be. You can say what what it looks like or whatever.
Well, I don't like,
but we have to say it is what it is.
I know you don't like quarterback duels. You don't love that, but look, week one, they're going to be forever tied. It just is what it is. 5-6, they're going to be forever tied.
Sure.
Tua went out there, put his team in position to win in the week one matchup. Great duel. Probably Herbert's best game of the year.
Right.
But what did Herbert do at the end? Screwed the pooch.
But that's it. That's it. You cannot look.
He's a late.
Tua has made mistakes in games. Some bad ones, right? Some terrible throws, right? But can you think of a time during a game, in a pivotal moment during the game, where Tua's thrown a pick? He's thrown picks.
Oh, he throws some disgusting picks.
But I'm saying crunch time, I can even go back to last year against the Ravens.
Probably second year Bills. That was probably his worst.
But that's it. Look how hard we had to think about it.
Got good memory.
The fact that we have to think about that when we can pull off several games for other quarterbacks to where, you got the ball driving down the field. And
I just think the thing that's interesting about it is that Justin Herbert, it was just done. The debate was done for everybody.
Right.
And really, if you want to go by talent-wise about them, yeah, he's got a piss whistle. I mean, he never seems to use it when it matters, you know? I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, great, you have this weapon that never seems to be used when it matters.
Agreed, Smeathan. I agree.
What?
Why are we lashing out at Herbert? It's not his fault. It's the media's fault. I've said that all along. But here's what I hate about these arguments. The ignorance aspect of it, right? Like, you only pick parts.
10, 11.
You only pick parts of the story that you want to tell. Because we were quick to talk about Herbert's situation and why he can't be successful. But has any quarterback in recent years gone through what Tua went through his first year as far as injury and the coach just basically dismissing him and the organization?
The thing that was the Dolphins were going to be looked upon as making a generational mistake after 1 year. And now they're in a spot where it's like the only thing you really could put forth with Justin Herbert that you trust more than Tua is his body is going to hold up because he's the size he is and Tua is. And I tell you what does he have, a finger fracture now?
Yep.
So like, and then that's an injury that Tua. Oh, no, go away. 1 minute. Ah! 1 minute off. Damn it. Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, the murderer! I don't even blame you today, J-Fig. It was really nasty traffic. It was really bad. I think it's because everybody wanted to go. I don't know if like people just wanted to go show off their sweater weather or their sweaters today to coworkers. Why was there?
She comes in with a tank top.
I don't understand why.
What, are you going through menopause? That's probably
I don't
worrying
know.
about being late.
I don't know what it is, but like, yeah, the roads were like crazy. I got on the turnpike. I was like, you know what? I should probably see like, what route should I take today? And it said my straight shoot down the turnpike was a 2 hour and 15-minute ride. I was like,
oh my goodness. You ready for this one?
What's that?
J-Fig is always late because she hates early birds.
Point for
well done, Mid South.
That's a good one.
Oh man.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, I just think that the thing that's become interesting with this is okay. With Justin Herbert, amazing start out of the gate. Not a guy. By the way, that guy's had weapons from the start. I mean,
right.
Egler. I know Mike Williams gets hurt all the time, and he's hurt again. But Keenan Allen, like it's not like he's had nothing.
Eckler is one of the top.
He's got that tight end who's like 6'9". He's got his weapons. He's got his weapons. But yeah, he's already been through. He's on his second head coach too. Second coordinator. Is it third coordinator or second coordinator?
Who?
Herbert. Might be his third. But
this is his fourth year, right?
Yes.
And this is the first year he has
Kellen
Moore. Right.
So either way, he's been through the coaching changes too, but I do think the thing that has become funny about it is this was a debate nobody wanted to have. I would say even into last year, nobody was ready to have that talk between them, and especially after the Sunday Night Football matchup where, Justin Herbert got the way best. I would probably say that was probably Tua's worst performance to recent memory was the Chargers Sunday Night Football game.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, it was kind of maybe turning up to that point. And then it was like you had that performance, and then the Dolphins went on a losing streak, and then Tua got the concussions, and it was like, oh, no. Young, strapping Herbert. That's the way to go. This year, it's not close.
Right.
This year, it's not close.
But at what point are we going to just acknowledge it instead of have these preconceived notions about the two of them and just look at their production? Like we instead of just acknowledging the fact that Tua has been better, you know what they're going to talk about? All of the surrounding pieces. And I would say Tua's first 2 years, he didn't have anybody as good as what Herbert had.
I do think that I do think that there is a fascinating discussion with the Dolphins between Tua and Tyreek about who is the most valuable player just because of how excellent Tyreek Hill is. It's not a knock on Tua. Now, that being said, like I was having this, because I see these takes, who do you think was the first one to bring this to the table? I saw Chris Sims, of course. And the thing that I was like, but if you told me this week I could only have one against Philadelphia, I'm taking my quarterback.
Right. But here's
but Tyreek Hill is he's the only he's the only receiver I can think of recently where it's like, I'll think about it.
So here's the other argument.
I'll think about it.
Here's the other argument if you're gonna say Tyreek Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That only became a thing when he left Kansas City. Because when he was in Kansas City, it was all about Mahomes getting him the ball, which is crazy. So a year removed from Kansas City, now he's the reason. But when he was with Mahomes, it was Mahomes.
Yeah.
So
right now,
neither guy can win.
No.
Neither guy can win because everybody has
right now Tua is the
Tobin to get out of the story.
Right now, Tua is the odds-on favorite. I don't like that, by the way.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know,
I know some KC fans, and they're still salty at Tyreek. They're team petty on him.
No, it wasn't him.
They feel like
It's easy to say it was him.
Yeah,
It's easier to say that.
but I'm here to tell you, there's no way you don't miss them. There's no
Right.
if you're a Kansas City fan, and by the way, you've been watching Kansas City's offense. There's no way you don't miss them.
They batting balls all over the place.
There's no way you don't miss them.
Right.
But right now, odds wise, according to FanDuel, Tua, he's plus 330. He's the favorite to win the MVP.
Mhm.
Mahomes is plus 340. Josh Allen's plus 650. Hurts plus 850, and Brock Purdy is plus 1,000. Which even like lets you know, like Christian McCaffrey's probably got the best argument on that team.
But it's
a quarterback award. They really should call the MVP best quarterback in the league because like the position players don't really have a shot. Like who's the last guy? AP was the last running back to win it.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey right now.
Put it this way. Who's the running back from Tennessee?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry ran for 2,000 yards and didn't win the MVP.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey right now is the position player who has the best odds. That's not a quarterback. He's plus 2,400. And Tyreek Hill, I don't think a receiver's ever won it.
Right.
And he's plus 55.
Wide receiver?
I don't think a wide receiver's ever won MVP. I don't think so. Super Bowl MVP.
Jerry Rice didn't win it?
I don't think so.
Okay. No, Cooper Kupp did.
He won MVP?
I think so.
I don't think so, dude.
I think in '87 he won MVP, Jerry Rice.
He won the MVP?
Yeah, because he also won Super Bowl MVP.
Hold on.
All right. Well, either way.
But look how far we have to go.
That's really far back.
And literally, arguably the greatest football player other than, Lawrence Taylor. That guy's
Sir Jerry Rice? No, he's good. No, Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor's won. He won MVP, didn't he?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Look, and you know what? I just searched 1987 MVP, and it doesn't say. It says alternative option was Jerry Rice. It says John Elway, an alternative option Jerry Rice. The hell does that even mean?
A wide receiver has never won MVP.
Yeah, I don't think they have ever won MVP.
That is disgusting.
And I don't know if Tyreek Hill can win MVP.
Oh my God! And when Jerry Rice had 1,800 yard season, guess who won that year? Brett Favre.
What if he does? But here's the thing: if he does something, if he wins
2,000,
if he gets to 2,000,
they'll give it to Tua.
Probably.
Because that means Tua's going to throw for 5,800 yards.
Oh, that's good. Back up to this. The Germany game, according to Red, he thinks the Germany game against the Chiefs literally decides if Miami deserves the throne of AFC Kings or if we're living at the end of the Brady era with Mahomes 2.0.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Is that I'm not willing to put the Dolphins above Kansas City. I'm willing to, but not there yet, to put them above Buffalo. And the only reason why is because Buffalo beat them, right? And that was probably, of all the games that you've played so far, that game was,
Buffalo beat them down. I will say Buffalo, even since that has happened, has suffered some really massive injuries on their defense.
Right, but here's the other deal, right? Why do we not give a team credit for beating the teams they're supposed to beat when nobody else is doing it?
Right.
Right? Doesn't that mean something?
I think right now, like the teams that are, pretty much throttling everybody, because the Chiefs really haven't done that. But I do think the Chiefs should get some respect as
it's amazing that they're squeaking by these games against everybody. It don't matter how good or bad you are.
They've really had the only blowout they've had is I think the Bears game. It's the Bears.
It's the Bears. But San Francisco was beating the hell out of everybody, and then they met Cleveland in Cleveland.
Yeah, the team that I think right now that's beating the brakes off everybody is Detroit and Miami. Like those are the teams.
Well, Detroit just scores a lot, but they need to get better defensively. And I kind of feel the same way about the Dolphins.
But they haven't been bad though.
No, they haven't been bad. No,
I think the most they had their only loss. They gave a lot of points to the Seahawks, but their margin in the last couple of games has been
they're pretty dominant. They've
been great. They've been great.
You know what they look like? Old Philadelphia, as far as just being a physical team on both sides of the ball. That's something that Philly or San Fran brought to the table. I just think, and if you want to get to that next level, I think the defense has to play better. And they've shown, like I just think that Fangs needs to get into a groove of what he wants to do, how he wants to do it. I think now at times you still see there's moments where they're aggressive and then they sit back. He's just got to figure out when the best time for those moments are.
It would be nice if you could go into a game feeling like, because this has been a pattern now, Giants game notwithstanding, but like the Bills game and even the Carolina game, like, damn, you were like in a hole. You have to get off to a track meet immediately. And Dolphins were able to like at least keep their head above water with Buffalo up until the start of the second half.
You needed the defense to get a couple of stops.
Yeah, and that's hopefully coming together, because I do feel like Wilkins and Sealer are playing a lot better. I felt like Chubb played a fantastic game this last time around. We know that Jalen Phillips is getting healthier, but I think that line is getting better. I do. I mean, I agree there's still questions with Eli Apple, but that, I don't know what's going to be fair to expect out of Jalen Ramsey when it comes back. But if he's going to come back and solidify that spot, that's going to be very exciting for this team to have.
Here's what you need. You need 85%, 90% of Jalen Ramsey, not because of his physical ability, but because of his talent as a cornerback. He knows all the little tricks, the reads, and things like that. So he'll be in a right position. He'll be in better position than a lot of these guys who are younger won't. That's what a veteran can do. Eli Apple is a veteran, and he has some of that, but he still bite the cheese. He still go for the cheese every time. Oh no, here's that cheese. Whoop, whoop, double move. You gonna get him.
Does bite the cheese look like he's in a rat trap? Is that what happens, or is it like mouse trap where like the cage comes down?
No.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, like an old school wooden one.
When that slant go.
Oh man,
the cheese. Yeah. Oh no, help.
A couple of years ago, we had a little nasty rat problem at the Tobin household, and when you heard that, rat got.
What about your animals? Your animals didn't Senor Gato?
Senor Gato's a waste, dude.
Okay. You gotta talk to him and say, hey, you mind? This is your area.
I will say the rats were a little bit in his weight. He's not a very big cat. These rats were in his weight class.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, what?
They were like tree rats, because apparently like we had cut down one of the ponds.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Tree rats. Yep. Like river rats, subway rats. They are everywhere.
Hey, we got rats in New Orleans that are bigger than Senor Gato.
Oh, swamp rats.
No, neutral rats. As Dan.
Those are like muskrats.
As Dan say, what's a neutral rat?
Yeah, so these rats were living in the tree apparently.
Who has anybody heard? Wait, hold on. Has anybody heard of a tree rat?
No. Dude, I got a whole breakdown of this from the rat trappers. They do. The rats live in trees. They do.
So they're bigger?
Well, these were hulky rats. They were. And there was two of them. One was living in my grill, because at one time I put on the igniter, ran out with his little rat ass on fire.
You?
What?
There's a rat with his ass on fire. Of course it scared me. It's a burning rat.
What is wrong with us today?
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's great. Alrighty.
Wow. The aggression in which you
What?
You took me right back to that spot, and I thought about his little rat caboose on fire. Oh wow. So yeah, it did. And then it found out that the rats were getting through. You know what they got through is the dryer vent on the outside.
Oh.
So they apparently they were able to move it. So I had to put up a whole new dryer vent and make sure it's rat proof and all that stuff. But yeah, we had a because it was, dude, you know how I knew? One time there's just this smell. They ate something. I guess the rat ate laundry detergent or something like that.
Oh no.
Dead rats stink. I was like, where is that smell? And then
rats off a grill.
All right. Well, hopefully I'm not fired. I'll be back after this.
Rats off a ship.